I talk, you listen. Welcome to my one-man panel of madness. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Jiahu, and I'm very excited that we now have a promotional summary that's been out, and the one that I'm reading came to us through Deadline, and it gives us a little bit of an idea of what we have in store. Now, of course, it talks about since the last we saw the Doctor was Revolution of the Daleks, so the Doctor and Yaz have been out in the universe, but the Doctor is questioning everything about her past. And of course, it goes on to talk about undoubtedly she'll be searching for answers. This adrenaline-fueled, universe-spanning series. We'll also see, in addition to the TARDIS, with actor and comedian John Bishop joining the cast as Dan Lewis. So this is something that I was thinking about because we know that this is the end of the 13th Doctor. And, it's like we know her storylines have to wrap up within this 6-part serial, which, again, I'm glad we have 6 episodes as opposed to none, but I was more excited when they said there was going to be 8. So, but still, I have a feeling that it's going to run all the way through the New Year's, and then we'll have apparently one in spring and then one in the fall. So at least we'll get a little bit of Who next year. And again, some Who is better than no Who, but that really gets me thinking about what are we going to see in this 6th part, because I've yet to see anything in the teaser that is making me think, ooh, yes, this is exciting. I am excited because anything Doctor Who excites me. But, what are we going to see? Are we going to get some more answers about the whole timeless child? Are they leaving a lot of that to the finale episodes or the finale special or even her regeneration? So, of course, they go on to say that Dr. Yaz and Dan faces their biggest adventure. Series 13 is set to introduce some terrifying new adversaries and the return of truly iconic old enemies. So we already know that, they're not telling us who they are, but we know the Weeping Angels and the Sontarans have been seen in leaked photos, so they could have just come out and said it, But anyways, new adversaries, we're not sure who that might be. There's a lot of talk about, perhaps we're going to see more of the true origins of Gallifrey and the Doctor, as well as Division. I think there's some really good stuff there with Division. I know a lot of the fans are split regarding the whole Timeless Child storyline, going back and seeing that the Doctor was actually part of the development of the Time Lord Society. But I think that actually has some pretty good stories. If we can get some good writers in there, they can show more on the development of the Time Lord race. And what was it that made the Doctor start running out and venturing out into the universe? I don't think we need to discuss anymore about why she's on Earth. Okay, the Doctor loves Earth. Get over it. We were there with the third Doctor, and most every other episode is the Doctor going back in time or forward in time with the planet Earth. Let's go to other planets. I'm very excited to see, I think in the new series 14, that the Doctor doesn't even come back to Earth. That would be great. Let's explore the universe, right? It's Doctor Who exploring the universe. So let's do that. And that's what this summary is also telling us, that she and Yaz, are going to be exploring the universe. So, okay, explore the universe. Don't come back to Earth. And I think the teaser did show us maybe a few hints of some new planets, which would be great. But like I said, this Division idea really has me intrigued because I want to know more about them. And, who Gat was from the last series and what she had to do with the Doctor, or I love origins. I like to see, I know that we want to keep the Doctor a mystery, and I get it. It's Doctor Who. But I love seeing why, to just that motivation, because it just interests me. Some fans may not be as thrilled as I am. But we also have Jacob Anderson as the character of Vinder, which it seems that, according to one release, the Vinder character is an ally to the Doctor and the companions. Could this be a lie? Some people are thinking that Vinder might not be who he seems. And if we remember during the Comic-Con panel, the Comic-Con at Home panel, Chris Chibnall did say something about Vinder, in which he says he makes you root for him and he breaks your heart. So, who could he be? Will he betray the Doctor? Is Vinder some form of maybe Gallifreyan spy? There is a photo of Gat with a similar kind of collar that Vinder's wearing in one of the photos. So we're not saying that it's him or her, whatever, but, who is Vinder? Is he some kind of division police officer coming to get the Doctor? So we'll see. We still don't know what this whole swarm thing is, really, that he teased about, but it could be division. Could there be some kind of secret Gallifreyan agency beyond what we know that's after the Doctor? Is that what leads to regeneration? So we will see. But we know we're going to have 3 specials in 2022, apparently airing New Year's Day, spring, and then the BBC Centenary special in the autumn. So we don't have any dates, but we can kind of assume that it's going to have to be either at some point in October or November. In October, I believe, is when her first series started, so it would be kind of nice to have kind of that bookend closing. So I'd like to know a date. I'd like to see a bit of a trailer, with a little more in depth, not just a teaser. But it's very exciting. Now we do know that they've wrapped in one article in the Doctor Who magazine. It seems that Chris Chibnall has said that he's pretty much done. That he's completely wrapped everything with Doctor Who, or will wrap everything with Doctor Who in 2021. And that he'll be free and clear of Doctor Who in 2022. And I quote, on a personal level for me, 2022 is the year my 2 sons take their GCSEs, which I'm not from Europe, so I don't know what that is, and A levels, so whatever. I promised them and my wife that I'd be clear of the show by then, okay? So maybe this is to add more to the idea that, yes, we were originally going to do only 3 seasons and that's it. I don't know. I still don't buy that because I have seen enough evidence to support the fact that he had 5 years, I think, planned out for Jodie as the Doctor. And even Jodie has stated a few times that she wasn't going anywhere. So obviously something has happened. So, which means that they are going to finish everything for Doctor Who in this year. Now, apparently, that's something I missed. July 25th, 2021, Doctor Who had tweeted, and that's a wrap. Get ready for Doctor Who's return in Series 13 later this year. So does that mean they wrapped everything, including the specials? So I'm assuming so. I think everything's in the canon right now. It's just a matter of editing and then doing promotion, cross-promotion, all that stuff. And I believe maybe, I'm hoping we get more information on new showrunner and so forth, maybe before the end of this year, but it could potentially be not even until next summer that we start to hear about a new showrunner and a new Doctor and all that. So we'll see. I don't know. Unless it gets leaked and they're forced to actually give more information. I'm still trying to figure out this whole Find a Doctor hashtag thing, which is kind of fun. I mean, it's a great marketing campaign to get people pumped and excited for the new Doctor by finding out clues. And I have been following a lot of the clues that have been found, including, information on promotional art and so forth. But I'm kind of lazy, let's be honest. I want all the information, then I'll look at it for myself and see where it's going. But maybe it's going to lead to when Doctor Who's going to premiere later this fall. So we will see what more we can find. But at least we know that it is exciting that we are getting some Doctor Who this year. That it is kind of a bummer that we only have 6 episodes. I mean, we've gone from full 13 episodes to less and less and less, and I hope it's not something that the BBC is now contemplating. True, a lot of TV shows nowadays are going towards a shorter format, and that does help with like effects and visuals and so forth, because you can put more into the budget if it's a shorter series run. This also could mark the beginning of a transition, which I know a few people have started to rumor that there's a potential that they might join forces, and that Doctor Who may eventually just go into some form of app-based streaming service like Netflix or something like that. And that would be cool. I have no problem with that. As long as we get our Doctor Who, I'm A-okay. So that is all I have, Dr. Geo Who coming in. We have more stuff coming soon, so let's see what else we can come up with. All right, until next time.